share 5 little-known facts about a different topic every week. So to kick off the series, today's diet and nutrition editor, Madeline Berstrom, is here with 5 things we need to know about protein, things we often misunderstand. Madeline, good morning. Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
I love this idea. You feel smarter by the end of the segment, hopefully.
There you go.
We started with a little baseline.
But let's launch in the first fact about protein. How much of it, I guess, we should eat.
You know, most people don't know how much to eat. You need a calculator to figure this out. The easiest rule of thumb is take your body weight in pounds and divide it in half. And that's about how much you need. So if you weigh 180 pounds, you need about 90 grams of protein.
Oh, I thought you were saying 90 pounds of protein.
No, this is all in grams because that's how people think. And it's something you need to really recognize this because everybody's needs are different. So do you know how much protein you eat, Tammy? You're saying, I didn't realize I needed to have some.
Well, if I tell you, that means I'm telling my weight.
Okay,
That's fine. I weigh 122 pounds, so that's what I don't know how to do math.
That's
like
60
grams.
60 grams. So is that one steak?
Okay, that would be, a larger steak. It can be 2 chicken breasts. I mean, think of things like dairy products. This is for the day, 60 grams. It's not a lot, but someone like you, we don't want to your weight, you're going to have a little more. And Natalie, you're a sports minded, you're an athlete, so you really have to pay attention to that as well.
Okay, so eat more because you're burning more, I guess.
Right.
Especially if you're active. So fact number 2, what happens if you don't eat enough protein?
Okay, people don't really worry about this, saying, low protein doesn't really matter. It matters a lot. Not just to fuel your muscles, but also it's important for running your body, especially your brain. So the brain isn't something that just sucks up everything you need. If you don't get enough protein, those little building blocks, amino acids, affect your brain chemistry. Those brain transmitters, things like serotonin, dopamine, that affect anxiety, mood, can have a low mood. It affects sexual interest. It affects your hunger and fullness, all these things. So
that explains when Al gets cranky during certain parts of the show, he needs protein.
Yeah. That's actually true. That's why it takes some
All right, fact number 3, you say we need to make sure we get the right amount of protein on a daily basis. So I guess the question is, protein doesn't stay in your body. You need daily intake.
Right. Surprisingly, we don't store protein. So you eat protein and it goes to your muscles. It's not stored there as something that's passive. That's active use. So if you don't get enough protein, it gets sucked out of your muscles, which is not good for your body. So every day you need to have protein. Lean protein can be animal protein, vegetable protein, but you need to refuel with protein every day.
All right, fact number 5, how does protein intake impact our weight loss? So does it have an effect on our weight loss?
It really does. For years, and you guys know this, a calorie is a calorie, doesn't really matter. But it looks like when you have a higher protein diet, not excluding other things, that it's easier for you to lose weight because it's a signal to your brain, okay, you stay fuller longer, and also it helps to slow the emptying of food from your stomach. So when food's in your stomach, you stay fuller longer. So protein is really a double duty food when it comes to losing weight.
So is it important to then, when you eat other foods, include protein with it?
Yes, it's really good to have protein at each meal. And actually for breakfast especially, it's not natural for a lot of people to want to turn to protein. But that's a really good thought. Do you do that?
Yeah, I do. I try to. And also the different kinds of protein. Because people think protein, I think they think
bacon. Yeah, you're not talking like bacon, right? You're talking
we're talking about lean proteins because you want to mix and match because those amino acid patterns, those little building blocks, are different in every food. So mix and match and stick with lean proteins when it's animal protein.
So if you want to lose weight, do you recommend eating a higher protein diet?
You do want a higher protein diet, but don't exclude carbohydrates and fats. Just have a protein at every meal.
What about no bacon?
I'm eating bacon.
Let's get to fact number 5. When you get older, should you change the amount of protein you bring in your body?
Our protein needs change as we age. You get older, you need more because our muscles start to deteriorate. And also, we're not as efficient in translating this protein into your muscles, so you need more. But also, it's not just aging, it's also if you're an athlete. I mean, Natalie, you do a lot of that. I mean, do you really focus on protein because you need it to fuel muscles?
Throughout the day. Almonds.
Can you give us a quick rundown of what people might not think of as protein is?
What people dairy is going to be great. So skim milk or yogurt is always going to be good. Vegetable protein is not as filling for many people, but things like chickpeas, poultry, fish, these are all great. And lean meat. People think red meat is bad. There's more than 20 cuts of red meat that you can have. So you can grill it. You can use veggie burgers that taste like meat. So just mix and match these proteins because it's not going to be boring thinking, I'm going to be eating egg whites all day long.
That's good.
And what about bacon?
Bacon, you know what? Half now and then. That's an occasional treat if you don't like Canadian bacon. But real bacon is a treat, and you should have it on occasion.
I get it myself, but I don't have thumbs.
Okay.